Hey everybody, clearing. All right, you may see that I am doing a reading with an injury under my eye. This is from Zuka. I was playing with her and I put a blanket over her and she winged up with her claws and went wham. So she just missed my eye, but I'm feeling a little bit tender about it. So don't worry. She's okay. I'm okay. It just looks a little bit different, but all right. Many blessings to everyone. Let's get into it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the Divine Masculines? Where are they at in their journey at this time? And what would they like to see going into the future regarding what we can see there for how they are thinking and feeling about their connections and their counterpart at this time. And this deck is going to be the future, hopes, wishes, and dreams. And 3. Awesome. Okay, conscious mind about these connections. They're opening their minds. Okay, so they really are looking at how they haven't given equally here, or how it hasn't been a reciprocal exchange. They're looking for ways in the future to have more of that available. I don't like the lighting. Anyways, whatever. It's all good. They are seeing how there could be more. I'm even hearing a daily exchange of energy between the two. They're staying hopeful. They're staying open to how that might occur. They want more of a deepening exchange. What can we see? Yeah, they don't want this quick, room for misinterpretation, kind of haphazard communication. They want more of a deep, truly honoring what this connection is level. They want to do this connection justice with the appropriate communication. Or they're longing for and wishing that it was already that way. What's going on as far as how they're thinking of you? Inner bravery about this union. So when they think of you, they think, oh, you are their perfect person. You're the one that they would like this very intimate connection with. But they feel blocked. That's what I'm getting here. They feel blocked from it. They feel like they've got so far to go still. It's funny because I'm getting the feeling that every other scenario that they've had, the depth of communication never even crossed their mind. They didn't long and crave for something more meaningful. They thought they knew what it was. They were going through the motions. They were acting out the programming. It was clicking. These connections don't offer them that predictive programming, autopilot, mindlessness, senselessness in relating to each other. And so because this requires genuine, authentic interaction, it's demanding bravery and innovation and their unique perspective to come to the forefront rather than just the small talk. So yeah, what do they want into the future? They're seeing the benefit of this. They are correlating the things that haven't worked in the past with that weak energy of not really having a deep connection. And so they're seeing that it's worth taking the risk to develop a new way of communicating, that it's the Holy Grail. It's offering them an opportunity to expand, to grow, to deepen, to have more meaning in their life. But it's a very brave act because they are not used to having this opportunity available to them to do so. What can we see for how they feel on the heart space? Yeah, they're still freeing themselves from the karmic feminine ways of interacting. So with you, Divine Feminine, your standards are high. You won't settle. You know your worth, and you're not going to hold yourself back or overly commit or have sexual encounters without substance. There's something here where the masculines are shocked at how easy it is to have a dime a dozen just for sex connections or surface level connections, and how used to that kind of being in that swing they were. Or the assumptions, if they weren't directly engaging in those kinds of things, they had lulled themselves to sleep with the idea that that's pretty much the gist of relationships. So on the heart space, this is showing them, again, just how far they have to go, but how far they have come, that they've magnetized someone like you. They've connected with someone like you. They've met someone like you. But it requires them to see the difference, the distance between what they had assumed relationships were all about and what they are potentially, actually able to offer. What would they like? They want to rest in this a little bit longer. They want to see, now that they're coming through the heartache of thinking it was just them, they were broken, they couldn't do relationships because they were just in that surface level. They're now seeing they've got to go deeper if they want true meaning, if they want true connection. But it's just dawning on them in the specific ways that shallow connections don't feed the soul, satiate on a deeper level. It's like uncharted territory. And so they definitely need some time to integrate this. What's going on the heart space? Oh, unconditional friendship, but also love. 2 of Cups and 4, or sorry, why am I saying 4? I wanted to say 5, being the 3 plus the 2. We already got this 5 of Cups here in the inverse, looking at the lessons in all of the things that have been lost. But on the heart of hearts, they see that you have been a good friend to them indeed. While you have known the potential of this connection, they have too. Maybe it hasn't been spoken about or acknowledged on the deepest levels. There seems to be this safe container of the friendship that's allowing for the deepening of trust and safety and love here, so that the love can come to the forefront. But in the heart of hearts, they know this friendship you have is a container for the love, the genuine love. What would they like in the future? So this is a card of diplomacy. It's also a card of setting the record straight with so many opinions around them. This can be their previous opinions. These can be figuratively with, having metaphorical conversations with past lovers or counterparts. But it does look like the masculines are stepping into leadership in their own life with all of these maybe voices in their heads, or even people around them that don't believe in a love like this, or that haven't matured regarding what give and take in love can be. It feels like these counterparts, masculines, are going to be teaching others by their example, possibly even speaking to others about what they are discovering in their own life. So this can be sharing with friends and family about why this love is valued by them. It can even be that these masculines speaking about what they see between surface level relationships and deep, authentic relationships. Again, this can be just internally. It can be going over it in their own minds and imagining what they would say to others about what they're learning here, about the love available here, about how much you actually do love them, how much they actually do love you. feminines, because of the friendship, the genuine honor that you've extended to each other. What can we see for what they would like to manifest? They want to let go of control and just commit already, I heard. Yeah, so they can't have it all figured out. There's something about letting go of perfectionism here and allowing themselves to entertain the flow and to not resist and hold back anymore. They're beginning to really deeply desire going deep. They didn't want to go deep and get over their head and not be able to swim, or, have yet another karmic energy tie ankle weights and drag them down. This is also that they knew that they had a lot of repressed heartache from the past. They didn't want to put on you. They want to be seen by you, divine feminines, as an emperor, as a king, as a leader, as a lover, as trustworthy, as whole, as safe, as a protector, as a provider. I saw 1111. So they don't want to come in and flail or look like they're whining or complaining. There is a sense of being stoic, but beyond that, there's this joy. This King of Pentacles has a very lovely expression of joy. And so what they want is to give you their best. They have been giving you their best all along. So the times that they have been able to connect with you, that's when they've been in a good alignment. And they want to live in that alignment with you. But what is it? Yeah, they want to put down the guard. They want to put down the perfectionism. They want to put down the safety constructs and explore. Usually on the Nine of Wands, there's only one person in the card. And here we have two. They know that they know that they know that they know that they could talk or, communicate more, but it's just now starting to make sense. What are these masculines wishing to do as far as action? Continue to look at their own accountability. They are in deep contemplation. The Four of Swords we just saw to the Five of Swords here, and then this inner truth. So they are scouring their minds, their souls, for their truths. They're looking at what they think they bring to the table, I just heard as well. The aspects of themselves, they're observing the big picture, or they're attempting to look at things objectively. They're realizing they have a bias in everything they do, and it's not a rosy-colored bias. It's a very dismal outlook. It's a pessimistic bias. It's a skeptical bias. It's a superstitious bias. It's a critical bias in the wrong sense of the word. It's a judgmental, it's a prejudice in certain ways. Now, they're realizing they don't have to have that. In order to go deeper, they're going to have to understand where they got that and that it's already served its purpose in this case. They don't need to carry that bias into this territory. Their safety constructs, their skepticism, their cynical energy has kept them safe. That's all ego constructs. So they're seeing that they have to put that scaffolding down to enter this territory of sacred space, union space. This is uncharted because none of those ego constructs apply. They have to be disarmed. They have to know that they can put their weaponry down and enter into the temple here. Wow. So they are looking at how to do that. Yes, exactly. Justice in the inverse. But this is them formulating what they can do to justify this connection and do it justice. They want to do this temple, sacred, shared connection justice by disarming themselves. Wow. What can we see as the biggest challenge? Their guarded heart and divine timing. So the biggest challenge is everything that they've gone through, they've kept their heart under lock and key. And divine timing brought you in before they had come to this maturity and opened their heart fully. And so there is sort of like this reaching, like, right person a little too soon. Like they're running as fast as they can and their legs don't hold up under them kind of feeling. This is the challenge. What do they want in that challenge? They don't know. It's hidden from them. They want to crack the code. In many regards, they want to keep on this divinely timed trajectory, but they don't know. They don't have an expectation other than what we're seeing in this reading to disarm their safety constructs so that they can be at ease. But they don't really know how to do that. And I'm also hearing who do that voodoo that you do so well, feminines, because you've gotten in there. Their control issues. There was a song, I'm going to post it on my community page. I am forgetting it. Spooky Mansion, something about the moon. This is giving that. It's all of their control issues, all of the ways that they have tried to have others conform. So this is interesting because these masculines have had it easy in the way that they've been able to manipulate and play feminine energy up until now. They've done whatever these masculines have wanted, but that has been not fun for them. It's not been deeply fulfilling because it's literally been manipulation. And because these masculines have been able to manipulate certain feminine energies, they haven't respected them. They cannot manipulate the divine feminine. The divine feminine won't comply. The divine feminine has standards and integrity and intuition and higher guidance, and they do not do things that are dishonoring. And so the masculines can't make the feminines align through tactics, through these control tactics that are really, they're not there to take advantage, although the masculines are realizing that is what comes of it. Those constructs are there to keep the masculine's hearts safe. So it's not a developmental stage where they can truly empathize with whomever they are using these control issues with. But with the divine feminines, they cannot perpetuate the use of these control issues because it gets them nowhere. It gets them usually opposite what they would want in these cases. And so they have to just keep allowing the connection, their growth, their journey to play out and surrender to divine timing. What is the solution, masculines? This inner bravery. Facing the devil, the obstacle is the doorway. So this temptation that this connection offers is literally the doorway that these masculines have to go through. They have to cave, they have to lean in, they have to take this figurative devil's hand, and bravery demands that they have to come towards the feminine and debunk the mythology that they have to keep themselves safe in this regard. They have to surrender. They have to go all in. They have to walk away from karma. So this card is my karmic partner card, but it's also any karma. So the feminine in this card represents anything. It doesn't just need to be a karmic feminine partner. It can be anything that isn't deeply satisfying. There are straw bales in this card, and this masculine knows that even though they've put in all of this work, the sunk investment cost, it didn't nourish. And so they have to take this torch, this staff, and walk away from those less than nourishing ways of being. So masculines, yes, you are on the right path. You're going to have to go into uncharted territory, into the unknown. You're going to have to put down your bias, and you're going to have to lean in bravely here. This is you like going in, taking one for the team, for humanity, because as you go into uncharted territory and find success in love, you're going to be able to, like that one card showed, you're going to be able to teach others. You're going to be able to express to yourself and others what you've learned and the wisdom you've gained about leaning into the right relationships. What is the direction in the near future? Yeah, that same card. The Five of Wands is the one I just showed about teaching others about love offers. So yeah, there is a love offer coming. So these masculines know. For those who I'm reading for here, these masculines know that it's time to bring romance to these connections and see what happens, see where it goes. Yeah, they're in a battle of their inner skeptic and open curiosity. You never know until you do it, masculines. Okay, many blessings. Bye for now.